Oops. Watching the playback. Okay, let's see here. Organizing the desk a little bit. Things getting crazy here. Should have taken my allergy pill earlier today, and we're all out now. So that's fun. Last one here. Oh man, cool, cool. What is going on, guys? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully this mic is working. We never know. Let's see here. Chris, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Do what? Pastor Anthony. Hey man, how's it going? Good to see you here. Very cool. Man, how is the new church that you're pastoring at? How's that going? How are things? Um, Man, I'm sure there's a lot going on. Let's see, Brian, what's going on, sir? What up, Daniel? Hey, yeah. Uh, for those who are here, I didn't even attend the party last night because there was no party. Uh, man, some things have changed at our church, and so that's going to change timing. So it's going back to where it used to be, and so now I should have really less excuses for it not starting at 8:15. So we changed things up here as of yesterday, and so going forward, there really shouldn't be any issues um, unless I just keep chit chatting with people at church, and that's a high probability still. But there's more time. There's more time. So yeah, future live streams should have a better chance. We'll say that of actually starting on time at 8:15 is what I tried to go for. About 45 minutes, 8:15 to about 9 o'clock. And if we go over here, that's cool. If not, whatever. So yeah, I had a day with the dumpsters myself today. But yeah, what have you guys been doing? Is that Laverne? Am I saying that right? Laverne Wild. Uh, I'm just terrible. Mike's working. I thought you was never going to come around. Man, so okay, so if future reference, if my hands are still dirty, I was working outside, a little bit of sweat action, but if I don't pop on at 8:15 or 8:30 ish, if I'm running late or something crazy, it probably means that I'm gonna push it to Monday. But go to the community tab, and I know you guys deserve better than this, but if I don't know if I can make it or whatever, basically, or if I do, I will post it on the community tab. If you go to my profile, the channel profile, and then scroll over to community, the community tab is where I'm sounding the alarm for our community to let you know, hey, no live stream tonight. We're pushing it to Monday, kind of a thing. So that's my intention. I'm trying. So yeah. um, let's see. It's on. Is the mic working? Chris, you messing with me, bro? Pastor, yes, it's doing great. This first Sunday. Okay. Awesome. Sure isn't posting it on my channel. Okay, cool. Very cool. Also doing Facebook Live on the church page. Nice. Very good. Jim Price, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Let's see. Thurman, good evening, everybody. I'm sitting at home. I got you. Oh, picked up our new trailer today. My wife and I, um, and I. Oh, your authority goes active The 19th on this month. Wow, Thurman. Very cool. Very cool. Man, starting the party, getting your own, well, doing your own authority, and that's awesome. Chris, does it mean we are fired? If you're talking about timing, it just means I'll have more time in between church and 8:15. So we moved it earlier in the evening. Laverne, good job with the name. I work for Wave. Enjoy your meetings. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. Glad to have you here. If I don't think I've seen your name on here before. So thanks for commenting for the first time, maybe. And I'm glad I got the name right. Very cool. Hook 'em Holler. Sunday is pizza night. Monday, takeout Chinese. Okay, so here's kind of the breakdown. Depending on who's feeling it, Kara, she well, I don't know. It's probably a 50-50 split. It's pretty fair. We both have the need for some pizza on Sunday night. It's just way too easy, and it's just a way to, I don't know, start the week in the cheesy kind of place. I don't know. And um yeah, so Mondays are not Chinese. Tonight we actually had some tacos. We had some like fajita type of stuff going on. But no, so Chinese nights are usually Friday nights. So that's generally the deal. That's at least the pattern we've been going with. But man, since I, being home and not out on the road in RV transport, of course, and if I'm even available, sometimes even still with dumpsters, I've had nights where I mean, it's a good thing I'm not on DOT because we're talking 13, 14 plus several hours driving and doing different things. It's different with many differences with dumpsters compared to uh, transporting. But yeah, um, man. So yeah, Friday nights are or have been recently Chinese takeout. Matthew Kane, hey everybody. Okay, so Matthew Kane listening over my truck stereo on the road. Cool, man. I guess don't text and drive, but thank you for hopping on here. Matthew Kane, he is the one who has saved my bacon several times with my dumpster business. He is a mobile welder, and God bless him and every person like him because they are doing a ministry. He has come to my driveway. He's come to my storage place. I feel like we've done even more together. But actually, I do need to talk to you. I have some plans, and I don't know how expensive it's going to be, but I need to get some help from you yet again. So, yeah, everybody, Matthew Kane here in the chat. He is a magical welder. He welds and does everything, and has kept me literally together. Oh my word. Oh yeah, he's also, oh man, trailer repair and other stuff. Oh, he's incredible. So if you are anywhere near me at all, I don't know what kind of radius he's willing to go. If you need a mobile welder, he will come to you in the middle of the night like a thief in the night. I mean, it's just incredible. So, anyways, that's my huge plug for him. I know most people are all over the country, but if you happen to somehow need a weld job in any way possible, this is the dude to make it happen on the side of the road, anywhere, probably in the ditch. I don't even know. Yeah. So thanks for hopping on here, man. Let's see. Thurman, speaking of church, awesome weekend with my motorcycle ministry. I got to speak for my ministry in front of 120. Wow, Thurman, that's awesome. Very cool. It was awesome. Yeah. Speaking of um, well, motorcycles at least. I know I don't know if he's here or not, but Fair Winds and Following Seas I don't know if you guys saw his video, but they did kind of a fundraiser type of an event thing for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and uh, the the whole group, like, it was just, I watched the whole video. If you've not seen Fair Winds Following Seas video, go check that out. Really cool stuff. Trying to do whatever we possibly can to help our youth who desperately need it, and ultimately desperately need Christ. But man, really cool stuff. Let's see, Chris. Hook 'em hollers as long as the Chinese restaurant isn't closed to a vet's office. How dare you? No, thankfully not. Good one, Chris. Pastor Anthony, awesome, Thurman. Let's see, Jim. Drive for Synergy been picking up in Indiana transports lots. Wow, wow. Organization on their lots compared to ours. Okay, that gotcha, Jim. Okay. Hook'em hollers, Laverne. How long have you been with Wave? Good question. Lewis, what is going on, man? Glad to have you here. Let's see, Lewis. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, I kind of missed yesterday, so sorry about that. Again, for everybody who's here, but church ran late and we changed our time. We decided we're a small church, and so we decided to, just a group of us just decided to change the time, and we just decided, yeah, we're going to move it back an hour. So again, I'll have more time in between church and this. So yeah, good stuff. Since last October, I have been with Wave. Gotcha. Okay. Closing in on a year here. Getting close. Hook 'em Hollers, welcome a few months late then. There you go. All right. Yeah, Brian dropped in Sefner on Thursday, went over to Orlando, picked up a Pinnahook trailer, ran up to Minnesota, dropped it this morning, went 50 miles, picked up a horse trailer. Wow. Trailer headed to Ohio, working that ELD. Brian, killing it, man. That is awesome. Wow. Man, from Florida to Minnesota to Ohio. I mean, just making it happen. Cool. Man, getting that limited deadhead is as much as we can in RV transport. Trying to bring those numbers down. Thurman going to Del Rio, Tennessee. Okay. Man, I didn't even know there was a Del Rio. Um, Next month for an event. Okay. I'm so over being gone all the time and missing so much. Man, yeah, I that's something maybe I'll make a video about that. I don't know. I have not honestly. I still, this is still true. Anybody who's still currently in RV transport, if you would like to do a video with me, if you have something specific you want to share, a tip, an idea, whatever it is, I'm no longer in RV transport. There's still things I could share, but I'd like to include people who are still in it. And I do have a, oh, shoot, I don't think I have that in the description. Um, I will get that link always in the description of all these videos here. But basically, like to have other people join me and maybe do some videos through the, either in person, I guess, next to me, or through a Zoom call or something like that. But yeah, as far as my experience goes, leaving RV transport and doing dumpsters, it really is such a difference. The idea of being gone overnight is just unfathomable. I mean, it's just like, wait, that doesn't happen. My travel bag, all my stuff that I keep, in the truck, that's in my closet. I still technically have my bed in my back seat, and my pillow and some blankets. I, for some reason, haven't taken those out. I do actually need to make a video. Well, long story short, a final legit review after getting that custom built mattress. The Tachta brand custom mattress that it's memory foam. It's incredible. I just haven't been using it more recently, but yeah, it's been quite the journey not being out on the road and just I'm available. And man, that is just such a long time coming. Being available. Yeah, I definitely understand, Thurman. Pastor Anthony, I miss RV transport, but I'm enjoying where God has me at the moment. Absolutely, man. And the thing is, like, whatever we are doing, if you're in RV transport, if you can't see a life without RV transport, if this is a stepping stone to maybe haul and tow, maybe still doing campers or your own authority. I mean, there's just a number of different things out there, of course, but you know, at a certain point, if you're hating everything that you're doing, if you're just miserable all the time, it may not be possible or feasible in just one quick motion to just change things up. But to start making strides, if possible, whatever that may look like. I don't know. Let's see. Lewis, dumpster business going good. Seeing the new truck, congratulations, you're growing. Yeah, Lewis, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's the growing pains of a dumpster business. As of right now, I have 6 dumpster cans, so two 10-yard, two 15, and then two 20-yard dumpster cans, can roll off open top containers you would kind of picture. And then I have my own dump trailer left. I had two, now I have one. I sold one. And then I have my buddy's 2 dump trailers. So altogether, I potentially could have 9 loads going at one time. So I am in the process of wanting to sell a Ford 7.3. If anybody is interested in a Ford 7.3, it's been my backup truck for 2 years now. It has saved my bacon so many times. I've put a couple grand into it, but I'm looking to sell my Ford 7.3 to 96, and it's man, it's tried and true. It's got some smaller problems, but comes with a plow, and it does not have 4-wheel drive. So there's that disclaimer. It's a dually, but anyways, yeah, things are definitely growing. I'm trying to position myself in the business to get to where I want to be, down the road. So God is extremely gracious and does not mean I've not had trouble. Believe me, I have. I've had probably just as much trouble in my dumpster business with just things and problems happening all around me as seemingly RV transport, or maybe more. It is not for the faint of heart. Oh my word. But anyways, yeah. Um, it's a process. Thurman, I'm on my last 2 weeks doing RV transport. Wow. Leaving out in the morning. It's been awesome, but time to change. It's hard being gone. Thurman, man. Mm-mm-mm. I definitely feel that. Pastor Anthony, Daniel, if you want to try and get together and do a video live after RV transport, I'm game. Yeah, sounds good, man. If I can pin myself down and actually be able to focus on one thing, I feel like there's fires I've got to put out all over the place, and there's constantly what's the next biggest issue that I have to solve, the new problem or whatever. But man, I definitely want to, and I want to go through a lot of different things with hopefully a lot of people. So yeah, absolutely. Thurman, amen to that, Pastor Anthony. God is leading me to a different path. There you go. Absolutely. Chris, I still have my bed in my truck along with the blankets and pillows. Yep. It's a weird thing. They never came out in my truck. I guess if I'm in a real pickle, I guess I could just take a snooze in the back seat if I'm hauling my dump trailers around. Oh man. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, Pastor Anthony, God is good all the time. Oh yeah. Love watching him work. Mm. Thurman, me too. God is great all the time. Hook 'em hollers. Other than a Ford, what's wrong? How dare you? Hey, it's a Ford 7.3. It's a Ford 7.3. Okay, if you've seen where I came from in RV transport, you would know I started in the Ford, and that went to be with the Lord very quickly. That truck is with Jesus now. um, so I did not start out as a Ford fan, but however, learning more and more about different years and engines and all that, the Ford 7.3, it's hard to say a whole lot about it. It doesn't have a whole lot of power, but it's given me everything I've needed for my dump trailers. I'll tell you that. No problem. I might not be going 90, but that just means I baby all my trucks. Let's see. Uh, Mark, going down for orientation on Wednesday in Middlebury. Okay, Mark, man, making it happen. Very cool. Yeah, let us know how that goes. Next, wait, you said on Wednesday. Okay, so in literally 2 days. Okay, so let us know Sunday how that goes. I'm curious if you wouldn't mind popping in. It'll be Sunday night at 8:15. I really, really hope. Let us know how orientation goes. I'm curious to hear if you wouldn't mind just sharing what they even share, what they said. What does orientation look like in 2023? I'm assuming it's got to be different than 2016 for me, at least at Synergy. So I'm curious to hear if they really do you justice in sharing a lot of things that you might need to know, or if they just say, here's the bare minimum you need to be able to function, and then just kick you out the door right into the parking lot to go pull or something. I don't know. Yeah, let us know if you wouldn't mind, Mark. Let us know, or maybe even better yet. And I don't know if you're even willing to or whatever. But I'm asking a lot, I guess. But Mark, if you wouldn't mind, if you could share that with us in the comments here, or um, if you'd like to, if you have a video camera or iPhone or whatever, you can come on the live stream with me, and if you wouldn't mind, take some notes or hit some points that you learned or you already knew or whatever. I'll have you on the live stream. You don't have to be on the live stream the entire time, but if you want to hop on here with me, it's not going to be a grill session. We'll just talk through the chat a little bit, and then maybe you can share some things you went through. You don't have to share anything and everything, but just whatever comes to mind. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be super cool. I think that would be beneficial for people. But if not, it's totally understandable. If you want to just share stuff in the chat or something, that's cool too. Just shooting my shot, asking you. So let me know what you think about that, and we can get together and get things set up to where by 8:15 we're good to go live, and just hop on for could be 5 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it turns into. So, or not. Uh, Pastor Chris James, you want that 7.3 for your truck? Old school all the way for the Ranger. Hey, there you go. I'll give you a deep deal. I'll give you an RV transporter deep deal on this Ford. It is. I'm paying for insurance. It's sitting in my back of my house doing next to nothing. I started up like once a week, as well as other stuff I got going on. And man, it's time to go. It's time to go. Let's see. Message me on the 7-3 on the gram later on. Okay, yeah, Chris, sure. Will do. Um, I do have it posted on Facebook Marketplace. I've got anything and everything about this truck. The good, bad, and ugly. Just I vomited every single maintenance and vehicle part replacement and every piece of information I know. And maybe that's why it hasn't sold yet because I'm being like way too honest for people. But it is what it is. The price is definitely negotiable. Um, yeah. So, anyways, let's see. We can work out the details. I'm running around crazy right now too. Yep, I feel you, man. Absolutely. Chris, hold it. Don't you have another Ford floating around? Um, so I just have one Ford. I started in a Ford 6.0, which met its demise a month into the job. I now have for my dumpster business, I bought from a landscaping company. I bought a 96 Ford 7.3. It's a 450. So the GVWR is like, what is that? I'm not sure on that actually. I need to look at the door, but it's a single cab. It's a dually, but it doesn't have four-wheel drive. I understand if that's a hard pass. To be honest, I have not gotten stuck yet. It does come with a 8-foot straight plow. Um, it's got some smaller. It's got a year-old transmission, brand new, still under warranty technically. Um, 15,000 miles on the new trans. So there's definitely some things to be replaced and things to be worked on. Don't It's not brand new, okay? There's some things I have not put other money into. I have put $3,500 into it, somewhere like that. Plus a couple some tires. But yeah, so I guess hit me up on the Instagram if you want to know more about that. I can send you the Facebook link to everything about this truck. I wasn't trying to turn this into a auction of selling my truck or whatever, but yeah, would love to share all that jazz. Oh, I'm looking down here, skipping down. Chris, not that Ford. I'm talking about another Ford and the whole helper fleet. I've got a Ford Escape. The new truck, the newer truck to me, I have a Ram 17. I have a Chevy '06 that's my roll off truck, and then just my main Ram Dually Gray truck that I've had for forever here. So I only have the Ford 7.3 and then the Ford Escape. Uh, but that's not what we rode in when we went to Texas Roadhouse. So there's no other Ford. Yeah, hook 'em hollers. It's turning into a used car lot. Come buy my truck, please. Oh my word. It's getting pretty ridiculous. Um, let's see. Uh, for the crew cab, Lewis. Yeah, it's just a single cab. I'll let you know. Okay, Mark. Pastor Anthony, Chris James, you want that for everything in your truck? Oh, I'm skipping stuff here. Hold on. Brian, peace out. Alarm set for 2:30 a.m. Good night, all. God bless. Brian, get some sleep, man. Holy smokes. Hit that pillow. Man. Safe travels at 2:30 in the morning. Wow. Thurman, where is Smokey and the Bandits? That's a good question. But it is an off day. It's a work day, a full whatever day. So maybe they are busy or something. Let's see. Pastor Anthony, night Brian, my alarm is 5:15. There you go. Let's see. Hook 'em Hollers grilling and pizza next Sunday. Man, I'm I'm down for whatever. Come on over. Let's do this. Chris James, wait, a 7.3 and a 19 uh, aluminum duty would be awesome. I mean, you do what you got to do, I guess. That engine bay would be like halfway open, I'm pretty sure. With those 6.7 Fords, there's like no room. I think remember looking at yours, man alive. They got that thing packed out. Pastor Anthony Daniel, you're about to need a lot in office somewhere, man. If I could, honestly, I'm now paying $400 in rent for three 40 feet long by 12 feet wide spaces that are all next to each other. So what, 40 by 36. And I'm just, I mean, I'm not flushing the money down the toilet, but I would like that to go to some equity. I'd like to buy just a garbage piece of land anywhere. But prices are, of course, through the roof still, interest rates, all of that. I would love that. The only way I think I could pull that off is maybe like land on contract with the owner, them financing me technically, and then refinance it a year or two later, something like that. That's probably probably my only option at the moment, until things keep building and growing. Let's see. Chris James not. Oh, we're talking about the Ford. Okay, yeah, I already answered that. Used car lot, truck lot. Yeah, come hollers. Hold on one second. Man. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, traveling Tim, cool. 7.3 in a newer truck would be silly, less power, less efficiency. Definitely less power. I can absolutely vouch for that. And I would assume the efficiency as well. But man, yeah, what is it? 210 horsepower for the Ford 7.3s. And the thing is, like, I've pulled some heavy loads um with that truck, and knowingly or unknowingly, and it has done everything I have wanted it to do. I have even doing those loads, I've still babied it. I've still grannied my way onto the highway. Granted, getting up to speed. I take care of, or try to be very, very cautious with those things. But man, um, yeah, it would for sure. Anything close be so far off. Tim, I've had both, and the fuel efficiency isn't even close. Tim says a 7.3 will pull anything but not very fast. Absolutely. Oh my word. And that's the thing. Like, I bought that Ford 2 years ago, or I think 2 years ago, specifically to have a reliable backup truck pulling dump trailers at the time, which was only the only thing I was really doing in case my Ram went down or I was out of town doing RV transport, and I can plug anybody who knows how to back up a trailer into that truck, whether they have a truck or not, and they can just go. Well, now I'm shifting away from dump trailers to my roll off setup. I don't need three pickups at my house. I just don't. And truth be told, I might not even need two. So there may be a conversation of, and I really don't want to, but it doesn't make the business sense to keep even my Ram 12, 708,000, 7,000. 707,000 miles to keep that as the backup truck for less and less dump trailers that I'm really running, and then more and more dumpster cans. I really need a backup truck for the roll off truck. So that's kind of where things are going. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I definitely don't need three pickups. My wife, she's very gracious and gentle about it, but we are just. I have 3 spaces at the storage yard, which all 6 dumpster cans can fit, and then the truck can fit there because it can just pick one up if I didn't have any rented out, which is pretty rare. So 3 fully loaded spaces there. Our front driveway has the new Ram, a dump trailer, and then maybe Kara's car. And then I've got right out front on the side of the road, which I don't like doing. I have my buddy's dump trailer. I've got to dump that tomorrow morning. I missed it for tonight. And then my Ram. And then in the back alleyway, the back driveway, is the Ford Escape, and then the Ford truck. And I'm just like, dude, it's madness. Oh dear. Let's see. Hook 'em Hollers. Did my first drop in New Jersey today. That's definitely a one and done state. Oh my word. I think that's the right state that I've blocked out a couple memories. Just being honest here. Yeah, I have zero hard feelings if I never go back. Well, I think the tolls. It's an annoyance just to mess with all the tolls to get there, right? I think that's one of the few states that I just dreaded. Just, dude, there's no good way to get there. Everything's just it's just frustrating. Definitely understand that. Traveling Tim, has it been 2 years? Holy time flies. Yeah. Has it been 2 years? Let's look. Um, Let me see when I bought that truck. I'll look it up on my the pictures that I took at the guy's house. Further, oh, here it is. Okay, so August 31st. Um, Here we go. I'll show you the picture. August 31st, 2021. Bought the Ford. The plow is on the flatbed, and yeah, I guess it's been close to 2 years. Crazy, crazy. Jim, Tim, when did you change your name? Tim to Jim, changed the channel name maybe 2 weeks ago. The channel is expanding to more markets. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. Man. Jim, how so? Chris, I know my old 7.3 that had got great mileage, though it had a manual transmission. I would assume that's probably got to be the deal there. The difference. Manual Jim because of the name. I would Jim. I'm sure Tim was going to say something, but um, my thought would be that if he's wanting to do different types of content on the channel, it's not just specific to RV transport. So, like expanding the channel, somewhat of what I'm sort of doing, kind of adjusting. Um, well, talking about different things, and the name can help with that. I guess is my thought. So, I'm still a high mileage helper. I don't have any plans of changing high mileage helper. But on this channel, when I have more time to do so, I will be doing more back to truck maintenance and different things, as well as still RV transport. But it'll be more overall more of talking about truck stuff compared to RV transport. So kind of a pivot, but dabbling in multiple topics or pools or whatever you want to say. So that's my assumption. What he's doing there. Hook'em Hollers, only tolls on my route were Indiana and Ohio. Okay. Man, what is the state that I'm thinking of? We're going crazy. Um, Man, I need to pull out a map to know where in the world we're at here. I'm limited to Indiana now, so my world has gotten smaller since let's see. What am I thinking about? Oh, I was thinking about Delaware. That's okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking about. Excuse me. Yeah. Um was it Delaware? I think it was Delaware that I remember a whole lot more um tolls on that route. Um Blue Thunder. Hey, what's going on, Blue Thunder? Glad to have you here. Pastor Anthony, I considered changing the name on my channel, but I feel like God said we're on this road called life, and I still need to share Jesus and life 1 mile at a time. There you go. Here we go. Blue Line Express Transport. What is going on? Glad to have you here. We're just making up. I wasn't here yesterday, so hopping on here and just chit chatting. Blue Thunder. You're talking about Delaware Bridge. Yeah. Um, I think cutting, I don't know what route I was taking then, but I only took maybe less than 10 campers to Delaware. And it was, it's one of those times where you take a load to a certain location, whatever the reason is. The actual dealership's a nightmare. The way you get there is a nightmare. The weather was a nightmare. And you're driving back home. You're driving back to get another load or whatever, and you're just thinking like, I hated that every moment. I hate everything about this. Why did I go here? I'm never coming back again. And then you don't think about that at all until the next time you're on your way back again. And you're just like, no, why? Why? I forgot. The short-term memory loss or something, man. Why am I coming back here again? Oh, that's what happened to me a number of times. Oh my word. Pastor Anthony, hello. Jim, I see he has all the subscribers. Blue Thunder. Hey, Blue Thunder. Travel and Tim. Yeah, I'm making a little pivot to appeal to more people like full time RV people, campers going to national parks, hikers, and stuff like that. RV transport related, but not RV transport centric. Yeah, there you go. Absolutely. And that's the thing, Um, well, just making. I mean, you're making a pivot, but it's from in a related topic, and so that's one of those things where a lot of things blend over. A lot of things, you're talking about a small group of people, relatively us as RV transporters. We're in a smaller pool compared to anything else in transport, but also him doing RV campers and people actually doing that, living in an RV, that's a huge growing, majorly growing number of people doing that. So that's a great idea. Great blending over. You didn't ask for my opinion, but I think it's a great idea. So keep it going, man. That's awesome. Jim, that bridge will make you pucker. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Jim. Oh my word. I'm over here playing with little knives and stuff and Swiss Army knife stuff. Just messing around. I like fidgeting with things. The ADHD is, kicking in strong here. Got to be doing something. I remember, I mean, pretty much every grade, almost every class, I would get in trouble for tapping on my desk. Um, all day long. Specifically, I think it was like third grade. Every day, at least five, probably closer to 10 times a day, I would be sitting furthest away from the teacher, which that wasn't my plan. I don't remember it being a plan, but she would always call my name. And it got to the point where she would just say my name, and I would look and I would see her face, and I'm just like, "Oh, I'm tapping on the desk. I should stop." Okay. And and then I just live my life for about 10 seconds, and then I start tapping again, don't realize it at all, and then I get in trouble again. Yeah, that was my life all throughout middle school, high school, the whole deal. It was great. But yeah, um, I'm always messing with something. I'm doing some type of craziness somehow. Um, uh, Pastor, I'm going to lay down. I'm getting old. Keep praying for the church. Need to call you soon to catch up. Absolutely, man. Yeah, let me know. Hit me up. I've got my headset on pretty much all day. If I'm not talking to a customer on the phone or somebody in person, I'm down to clown. I'm here to chit chat on the phone. So hit me up, man. Everybody hit the like button. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Let's see. What time is it? 9:02. Okay. We'll probably hop off here in just a second. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in on the substitute live stream. Just getting together here. Missed it yesterday. Yeah. Um, if you weren't here at the beginning, just so you know, it is church is changing for us for the time, so it's going to have I'll have more time in between church and 8:15. So this is a good move for starting on time. Hopefully, I can pull it off and not miss like I did last night. So yeah. Honestly, I know there are several people, maybe even the playback, who are normally, excuse me, normally in the live stream, who you kind of plan your evenings around this, or at least expect it. And so I don't want to take that for granted, and I don't want to just blow people off. And if you have plans around this, it's still a priority for me. I literally left church at 8:15, 8:10 or something. No chance in the world of getting the dogs and everything we have to do, our routine, and getting back in time at all, anywhere close. But I do not want to take you for granted. I want to be here as regularly as I really can. So yeah, let's see. Come Hollers, hand tossed chicken barbecue pizza. I'll be ready to eat Sunday. Oh, man. I'm telling you right now, the pizza place down the road, that barbecue chicken with the onions and what other stuff they put on that? Something else. Incredible. Just I wish I had like three pizza stack. It's thin enough where I wish there was more. But man, incredible flavors. I feel you. All right. Let's see. Am I caught up here? Think so. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Oh. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. He sat on the back porch and cried because there was no live stream last night. Uh, Tim, we have not met in person, but I'm literally picturing you doing that, and with just a super sad look on your face, and I'm just dead. In the rain, yes, in the rain. That is the best. Oh. Wow, that's got to be some type of like Sarah McLaughlin, like abused ASPCA, some type of something or like that. Oh, what is it? The song "In the Arms of an Angel" or some type of song plays in the background, fades. Oh man, yeah, oh yeah. Blue Thunder says, "Tim, don't forget cold." So it's a cold, rainy, dark, dreary. Yeah, it was 10 below 0. Oh man, just crying on the porch. Oh wow. Thank you guys for the laughs. This is awesome. Actually, I have a oh, Tim. Actually, I have a praise report. Okay. I'm assuming you're with your mom. Everything going on? Blue Thunder Daniel. That song is sung by a classmate of mine. Whoa, that's man, that's crazy. God bless you all. Night, Jim. Have a good night, man. Let's see. Traveling Tim. My mom is finally home from the hospital. Thanks for the prayers, dude. Let's go. Awesome, awesome. She has a long road of recovery, but at least she is still with us. Wow, wow, man. Time is precious, and that's huge. That is awesome to hear, man. um, Hook 'em Hollers, Titanic music playing in the background. Wow. Oh man. Well, hey, let's go ahead and pray here. I mean, there's a lot of things going on with the those of us who were able to hop on here, but man, I want to praise God about that. That is huge. That is awesome. And I understand there's a process to any recovery. I guess with anything physically, but that is awesome to hear. I'll go ahead and pray here real quick, and then we'll hop off. And again, I hope you guys are safe out on the roads. If you are out on the road, and thanks for hopping on here. So we'll go ahead and pray real quick. Father, we just thank you for this day. Thank you for the time to get together and to laugh and be silly, but also to praise you and to give honor to where honors due. And you're the author of life. You're the creator of life. You love us. You gave us life. You're sustaining our lives each and every day, and we just thank you for Tim's mom, her recovery, the process that's starting, but she's now home, and she's still with us, still with Tim, and that is just a treasure to have. Life is precious, and we just thank you for the gift of life and all that you do each and every day, all the things we don't even see, we don't even have a clue about. We are so weak, and you are so strong, and we're vulnerable before a perfect, almighty God, and we just thank you for that huge praise tonight. We also have other people switching jobs and changing things up, and people transitioning, and all those people who are in those situations. Me still sort of, oh, I mean, it feels like just yesterday I was still in RV transport, but um, for those who are in that process, starting that process, give them peace about the situation, give them direction, what you'd have them to do, and open and close doors that you would have, to lead them where they need to be. Um, have peace about these things and to move forward. And ultimately, we just thank you for who you are, what you've done for us on the cross. That your son died and paid the price for us to be reconciled with you. Ultimately, at the end of the day, jobs and all these different things in life, um, it's not going to last. Ultimately, we are going to be someplace for an eternity, and it's either going to be with you or separated from you. And we just thank you for the work on the cross that you did for us. And We just thank you for again this time together. This group of friends, we can get together and chit chat and just have a blast talking about crazy stuff. And we just thank you for all this time. I pray all these things in Christ's name. Amen. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for hopping on here, being with me. Next week should be the regular time. Should be a good time. And who knows? We might have pizza again. I don't know. So, yeah, be safe. Love you guys. Catch you later. See you.